नमस्कार, मैं स्वागत करता हूं आप सभी का सिटी लाइब्रेरी हल्द्वानी के फेसबुक पेज में। आज हमारे साथ दिल्ली से हरबीर नरूला जुड़ी हैं, जो आप शिक्षिका हैं इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट की। पिछले 28 सालों से आप डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एजुकेशन दिल्ली सरकार के स्कूल में कार्यरत हैं। आप ट्रेनिंग और डेवलपमेंट में जुड़ी हैं। आप SCERT के साथ ट्रेनिंग में कई सालों से भाग ले रही हैं और आपने SCERT को सिंगापुर में रिप्रेजेंट किया है। मैं स्वागत करता हूं हरबीर नरूला जी। आप आज हमसे प्लेइंग विद वर्ड्स वोकैबुलरी एनहांसमेंट विषय पर बात करेंगी। आपका स्वागत है।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your warm welcome and hello, dear all. Yes, जैसे आपको सर ने बताया, I am Harbeer Narula. I'm a lecturer English with Directorate of Education. And अब आपके लिए मैं एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज लेके आ रही हूँ, that is vocabulary enhancement. So जैसे आपको पता है, you all love English and I know children really love English, and so welcome to the live vocabulary enhancement. Okay, now talking about vocabulary enhancement. Now अब सबसे बड़ी मैंने इधर 4 points दिए हैं आपको. Integrate the 4 basic language skills. अब इससे मेरा क्या मतलब है? Like integrating the 4 basic language skills. आपको पता है हमारे जो 4 basic language skills कौन से होते हैं? They are listening, speaking, reading and writing. Right? Again I repeat, listening, speaking, reading and writing. अब पहली बात है, हमें जब हम listening की बात करते हैं हम लोग, तो listening क्या है? That means we have to listen with concentration. कोई भी चीज सुनना है हमने तो बहुत concentration से, understanding से जब सुनेंगे तो हम उसका response भी दे पाएंगे, and plus we will be able to retain it better. उसको अच्छे से remember भी कर पाएंगे, right? So listening is a very very important part. And listening to what? Listening to some audios, right? हम इंग्लिश बेसिकली एनहांस मीन्स इम्प्रूव कैसे कर सकते हैं? बाय लिसनिंग टू सम ऑडियोज, राइट? या हम ऑडियो विजुअल को एड जिसमें हम सुन भी सकते हैं और देख भी सकते हैं, राइट? सो इट कैन बी एन ऑडियो विजुअल एड, लाइक सम मीडियाज. अब तो हमारे पास कितनी चीजें आ गई हैं, यूट्यूब है, देन वी हैव सो मेनी अदर इंग्लिश चैनल्स, राइट? वी हैव इंग्लिश न्यूज व्हिच इज रियली वेरी वेरी यूजफुल, आई वुड से कि आप उसको जरूर सुना करिए अगर आपने इंग्लिश जो है अच्छे से सीखनी है, और यू मस्ट रीड सम वेरी गुड बुक्स. ओके, कमिंग टू द सेकंड पार्ट, दैट इज द स्पीकिंग पार्ट. स्पीकिंग हमारा क्या मतलब होता है? स्पीकिंग वी मीन टू से दैट कन्वेइंग मैसेजेस कन्वे करना, और हम अच्छी तरह एक कन्विंसिंग मैनर से, एक थॉटफुल वे से मैसेजेस को तब कन्वे कर पाएंगे एंड जब हमारी प्रोनाउंसिएशन अच्छी होगी एंड हम उसको अपनी कम्युनिकेशन बेटर तब कर पाएंगे जब हमारी प्रोनाउंसिएशन अच्छी होगी. एंड ये स्पीकिंग कहाँ से आएगी? व्हेन वी लिसन, राइट? एंड सो लिसनिंग एंड स्पीकिंग आर वेरी क्लोजली कनेक्टेड. व्हेन वी लिसन विद कंसंट्रेशन, जैसे हम न्यूज़ सुन रहे हैं, राइट, और ध्यान से सुनते हैं कैसे वो बोलते हैं, एंड वी ट्राई टू एप देम. एप मीन्स कॉपी करने की कोशिश करते हैं, हम उनको इमिटेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं कि कैसे वो बोल रहे हैं, राइट? उनको इमिटेट करते हैं, उनको कॉपी करते हैं, एंड वी ट्राई टू लर्न इट दैट वे. वी मस्ट लर्न इंग्लिश द करेक्ट वे, एंड दैट वी कैन डू बाय लर्निंग द प्रोनाउंसिएशन. इन सब चीज़ों पे मैं आऊँगी. सेकेंड इज स्पीकिंग, थर्ड इज रीडिंग. और कमिंग टू रीडिंग, रीडिंग हमें हमेशा अच्छा लगता है कि हम फ्लुएंसी से उसे रीड करें, राइट? और अच्छे से हम तभी रीड कर सकते हैं, एंड जब हम अच्छे से रीड करेंगे. एंड एक चीज ध्यान रखिए, व्हेनेवर यू आर रीडिंग, प्लीज डू एन इंटेंसिव रीडिंग. अच्छे से उसको स्कैन करके, हम स्किमिंग नहीं कि जल्दी जल्दी में हमें पढ़ना है. वी हैव टू स्कैन, रीड इट नाइसली, राइट? हैव फ्लुएंसी इन आवर रीडिंग. वी विल हैव द फ्लुएंसी इन आवर रीडिंग ग्रेजुअली. जब हम न्यूज़ सुनेंगे उसको हम खुद बोलने की कोशिश करेंगे, और जो हम रीडिंग करेंगे तो हम उसको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. सो वी विल बी whenever we read, तो उससे क्या होता है, हमारी जो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिबिलिटी, हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग वो बेटर हो जाती है. वी आर बेटर एबल टू कॉम्प्रिहेंड थिंग्स, राइट? एंड जब रीड करते हैं हम कुछ, और रीडिंग में एक चीज़ बहुत अच्छी है कि हम रीड जब करते हैं, अगर हमें एक चीज़ का ध्यान रखना चाहिए, हमें उसे टेक्स्ट को एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए, चाहे वो स्टोरी बुक ही क्यों ना हो. We need to explore the texts, right? And read kuch bhi karo. It's not, reading is not limited to any particular thing, right? We can read anything, right? And then next is, it also enhances the vocabulary. Reading is very very important, right? Because it improves our vocabulary, जो आज हमारा topic है, right? Basically what we are talking about. एंड लास्ट है हमारा राइटिंग, जो 4 बेसिक लैंग्वेज स्किल्स, ये हमें आना बहुत ज़रूरी है टू इम्प्रूव अवर वोकैबुलरी. राइटिंग मतलब प्रॉपर ग्रामर, स्पेलिंग, पंक्चुएशन और वाइड वोकैबुलरी आनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. एंड दिस कैन ओनली बी पॉसिबल व्हेन वी प्रैक्टिस इट, राइट? एंड बिकॉज इट हैज fairly been said, practice makes a man perfect. Okay, now coming to the first thing where what I talked about, like I said, now I'll just talk about something, that is how to inculcate reading. कि reading को हम कैसे अपनी एक हैबिट बनाए, एक अच्छी हैबिट बना ले. रीडिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. रीडिंग आप कभी भी कर सकते हो. इट्स नॉट दैट कि आपने रीडिंग घर पे करनी है. यू कैन डू इट एनी वेयर. यू आर गोइंग ट्रैवलिंग इन अ मेट्रो, यू आर गोइंग इन अ बस, लाइक, एंड यू हैव सम टाइम, okay, at a stretch with you, okay, ठीक है, आपका घर अभी दूर है, and so you can indulge in reading. Do your leisure reading, enjoy reading, right? You will really love it. That is going to be fun reading. या जब सोते वक्त, when you are sleeping, right, just hold a book and start reading. That's it. Now अब the next है कि make connections. हमें कनेक्ट बनाना है अपनी रीडिंग. जब हम रीडिंग करते हैं तो रीड जो कर रहे हैं अपने जो रियल लाइफ से उसको कनेक्ट करना है. ट्राई टू कनेक्ट द थिंग्स विद योर रियल लाइफ, सो दैट योर रीडिंग बिकम्स मोर इंटरेस्टिंग. आप ये नहीं कि आप यू फील बोरिंग एंड यू जस्ट गो ऑफ टू स्लीप, राइट? नो. सो यू हैव टू कनेक्ट द थिंग्स व्हिच आर टेकिंग प्लेस व्हाइल यू आर रीडिंग समथिंग विद योर रियल लाइफ. एंड नेक्स्ट इज, you can read a book of any, you can read any book. जरूरी नहीं है कि sometimes some people are not habituated, वो इतने यूज टू नहीं होते कि लंबी लंबी बुक्स पढ़े एट स्ट्रेट, इतनी ज़्यादा बिग नॉवेल्स, क्योंकि इतने सारे चैप्टर्स होते हैं, 1 2 3 4, एंड देन दे फाइनली गेट सो बोर्ड कि वो बुक बंद कर देते हैं एंड दैट्स इट, वो स्टॉप कर देते हैं, राइट? एंड नो, चूज द राइट बुक फॉर यू, जो आपको ठीक लगती है, राइट? इट कैन बी अ स्मॉल स्टोरी बुक ऑल्सो, राइट? एक छोटी सी स्टोरी बुक भी हो सकती है, और इट कैन बी अ लॉन्ग टेक्स्ट, whichever way you like. या बहुत शॉर्ट स्टोरीज भी हो सकती है, जैसे होता है. ओके, सो पिक अप द बुक ऑफ योर चॉइस एंड देन एक्सप्लोर डिफरेंट जॉनर्स. जॉनर्स जब हम कहते हैं, जॉनर्स मीन्स कोई भी मिस्ट्री, कॉमिक्स, साइंस फिक्शन, ये सब, मतलब कोई भी बुक जो आपको पसंद है उस जॉनर की, इसको हम प्रोनाउंस करते हैं जॉनर. मतलब किसी भी टाइप की बुक आप पिकअप कर लीजिए जो आपको पसंद हो. इसमें आपके पास कोई कंपल्शन नहीं है, so you can pick up the book of your choice. Now coming to pronunciation, which I said pronunciation is very important, and I think we all love pronunciations. Okay, पहला word है, it is spelled as Rendezvous, right? People usually pronounce it as rendezvous. No, that is not the correct pronunciation. और हमने ये प्रोनाउंसिएशन सीखनी है, एंड दिस वी विल लर्न व्हाइल वी स्पीक, राइट? एंड वो स्पीक कब कर पाएंगे? जब हम सुनेंगे. आई गिव यू अ लाइव एग्जांपल. वन ऑफ माय कजिन्स, ही वाज वेरी स्मॉल एट अ टेंडर एज. बहुत छोटी एज से वो बहुत शौक रखता था कार्टून्स वगैरह देखने का, इंग्लिश के कार्टून्स ऑल्सो एंड हिंदी कार्टून्स ऑल्सो. आई यूज्ड टू थिंक, this is really useless what he's doing. But actually, what was it? The fact is that I really got to know that he gradually switched over to watching English movies, and his English is fantastic. It's really very good, and that was really surprising for me. It was really amazing. And this is not only that, you will say, perhaps you might think that he was studying in some public school, so maybe that's the impact. No, it's not necessary actually. Because in his class, not all could speak very good or fluent English, but he definitely started speaking really wonderful English, a very nice accent too. Okay, so that makes a difference. So it really has an impact. So media really has an impact. Media can be put into useful ways. So please make use of it. Okay, so coming to our this word, so how do you pronounce it? See, I've just broken it up into syllables. Syllables for you. It has 3 syllables, right? It's pronounced as rendezvous. 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 How do you pronounce it? Try imitating or copying after me, right? So it is rendezvous. It's not rendezvous. Again, I repeat, rendezvous. And let's come to a second word, that is, people usually say it, or children tend to say poem. My dear children, it's not poem, it's poem. It's poem, right? 2 syllables, poem. Okay, I hope you're all repeating after me and enjoying it also. I know pronunciation is one such thing. And this word, what I'm saying, pronunciation. इसको कई लोग pronunciation भी बोलते हैं. No, it is pronunciation. And I know many children will be aping behind me and they're trying to imitate the words. That's really good. Keep it up. Okay. Next is definitely. Definitely. Right? Some people say definitely. It's not definitely. Definitely. Right? Be very soft in it. Definitely. That's 4 syllables. Definitely. Okay. And the next word. It is usually pronounced as debris. No, it's not debris. It is debris. It's debris, not debris. Then the following word, it is women. हम लोग woman बोल देते हैं. Plural जो होता है woman का, उसको कहा जाता है women. उसको pronounce करते हैं हम women. V की आवाज आती है, right? Women. I think काफी लोगों को पता भी होगा, and still some people don't know. So just make a change in your pronunciation. Okay. The next is, it's not Wednesday. हम लोग बोलते हैं Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. See, 2 syllables. Wednesday. Then next is not interesting. It's interesting. Interesting. Repeat it after me. Interesting. Interesting. Now this you love. This is something we eat, and it's supposed to be junk food, but I know many youngsters love eating. My son also used to love eating once upon a time, but I told him not to have. And since people are getting, even I think the young generation is getting very much diet conscious, and they are restricting these things now. So it is pizza. It's not pizza. It's pizza. Pizza, right? So how will you pronounce it? Pizza. Okay. But sometimes you can have it, right, for a change. Okay. Coming to my next slide here, I think you can see it on the screen here. Rules of spelling. Plural. ये बच्चों एक चीज़ है कि आपको मैंने बताना है कि कहाँ पर हमारा एस लगता है, कहाँ पर हमारा ई एस लगता है, राइट? ये सर्टेन वर्ड्स है, और कहाँ पर VES लगता है. सो लेट्स गो थ्रू इट. ओके, स्लाइड आपके सामने है. इट्स एट योर डिस्प्ले, राइट? नाउ मोस्ट वर्ड्स आपने देखे जिनके मोस्ट वर्ड्स ऐड एस विदाउट एनी चेंज. काफी वर्ड्स खाली हम एस लगा देते हैं उसको प्लूरल बनाने के लिए, राइट? उसका बहुवचन करने के लिए. अच्छा, जैसे एग्जाम्पल हम देते हैं कार, कार्स. ओके, रन, रन्स. So we just put S with most of the words. And next is, words. Now this we have to be careful, right? कि हमारा जो ES किसके साथ लगता है? ES उसके साथ लगते हैं उन words के साथ जो words ending होते हैं SH, CH, SS, X and Z, right? I repeat, SH, CH, SS, SS, X and Z. उसके बाद हम लगाते हैं ES to form the plural. Please remember, these are certain rules of spelling, especially for the plural nouns. Okay, so like I've given you an example here also. It's bushes, right? Now next is we have different words for the plurals. Like suppose mouse के लिए mice, right? Here mouse doesn't remain as mouse; it becomes mice. And then we have still other words which are ending in f, and there you have to change the f to v, right? When you are making it from, or if you are, when you are transforming it from singular to plural, right? So that it becomes as, like suppose it's calf or it is wolf, for example. So we make it wolves, calves, right? Right? So we make it calves, calves, and wolves, wolves, right? So now next we are going to talk about two vowels, one sound. Now two vowels, one sound when I talk to you about these things, right? Now two vowels, that means when they're written together, right? Suppose we have a word where there's a sound like AI, okay? Now when they're written together, they often, the sound which is produced is of a single level. अगर वो दो वॉवल्स हमारे इकट्ठे वावल्स हम बोलते हैं पहली बार, एंड जो वावल्स हमारे दो इकट्ठे जो लिखे जाते हैं उनका साउंड एक ही आता है, राइट? नाउ लेट मी गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. जैसे आपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे होंगे आप ए आई लिखा हुआ है, ए आई जब आपका साउंड आ रहा है, ए आई हैज साउंड, जैसे ए आई एम वर्ड है तो उसका आपका साउंड जो आएगा ए का आएगा, राइट? ए आई का, ए आई में आपका साउंड जो वावल का आएगा ए का, जैसे एम, डोंट से आई एम, राइट? वी से एम, ओके? तो वो साउंड किसका आ रहा है आपका ए, ओके? नाउ सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट है आपका ई ए यूज हो रहा है उस वर्ड में, जैसे हम फॉर इंस्टेंस आई से ब्रेड, okay, I'm talking about bread, I'm talking about eagle, right? So ea हो रहा है दोनों में, आपने देखा दोनों वर्ड्स में ई है, ई ए यूज हो रहा है, एंड उस केस में जो साउंड किसका आ रहा है ई का, bread, bread तो नहीं बोलते हम bread, right? It is having the sound of bread. जहाँ पर ई ए है वहाँ पर आपका ई साउंड आ रहा है, जहाँ पर ए आई है वहाँ पर आपका साउंड आ रहा है ए, right? So again we come to our EA, जहाँ पर sound हमारा आ रहा है E का, we pronounce it as bread and eagle, eagle, eagle नहीं होता, it's eagle, right? That you know. Okay, then the next one, जहाँ पर EI या IE हो, right? EI और IE का एक ये रूल है कि जो I becomes before E, अगर I E से पहले आता है, राइट, एक्सेप्ट आफ्टर सी, राइट? हम ऐसे लाइक जैसे अचीव वर्ड है, रिट्रीव वर्ड है, ये सारे यूजुअली हमारा क्या होता है कि उसमें आई ई जो है हमारा सब में पहले आता है, पर ई आई जो वर्ड है, आई मीन ई आई जो सॉरी वावल्स हैं, ये एक्सेप्ट हमारे उसमें आते हैं जहाँ पर उससे पहले सी आता है, राइट? राइट, जैसे हम कहते हैं रिसीप्ट, हम रिसीप्ट नहीं कहते, रिसीप्ट, राइट? So RECEIPT, राइट? तो वो हमेशा आपका ई आई कहाँ आएगा, जहाँ पर आपका सी आ रहा है, आफ्टर सी, ओके? अदरवाइज इन ऑल द अदर वर्ड्स इट्स गोइंग टू बी आई ई, राइट? इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी ई आई, एंड एक्सेप्शंस ऑलवेज देयर, जैसे कि कोई ऐसा वर्ड हो सकता है, वन और टू वर्ड्स जिनमें जो है आपका फर्क हो, otherwise basically it is like that कि जहाँ IE तो there is no criteria to IE, but EI उन्हीं words के उधर ही आता है जिसमें you'll just notice, right? C के बाद EI आता है, wherever there is a letter C before it, right? EI comes after it, okay? And the next one is, now we are going to practice some words, right? I have some words and I'm going to practice those words with you. Okay, so let's discuss those words. And the first set of words which I have for you, homonyms. You know what homonyms are? Homonyms वो words होते हैं जिनकी pronunciation same होती है, yet उनका मीनिंग अलग होता है, प्लस व्हाट इज देयर आर स्पेल्ड डिफरेंटली, राइट। उनके स्पेलिंग भी अलग होते हैं, मीनिंग भी अलग होते हैं, बट उनकी जो प्रोनाउंसिएशन होती है, राइट, द साउंड्स आर द सेम। जैसे मैंने आपको फर्स्ट, जैसे आपको एट डिस्प्ले आपके वर्ड आपको दिख रहे होंगे दो, दैट इज ऑगर एंड ऑगर, राइट। AUGER जब हम बोलते हैं ऑगर, दैट मीन्स अ फूड, राइट। और ऑगर आप गेस कर सकते हैं क्या हो सकता है, ऑगर, राइट। व्हेन यू सेइंग AUGUR, one is AUGER, okay, that is a fool, and the other augur, what do you mean by that? I'll just leave it for you to guess, okay. And I'm coming to the second one, and then I will talk about those words also. Now, HAIL is what? Hail. आपने देखा है snow होती है, they are frozen raindrops, right? And then there are there is another word which has the same pronunciation, yet the meaning is different. HALE. I'll give you a hint. जैसे हम hail कहाँ पर use करते हैं? Hail हम use करते हैं जैसे he's feeling very hale and hearty, right? So you have to let me know the meaning. Okay. Now next is, इसको कैसे pronounce करते हैं? Allude. Allude. And दूसरा हमारा ELUDE, उसको भी हम pronounce करते हैं allude. We don't say allude, we say allude. Allude. Right? You can just pronounce it after me so that you also have a grasp of it. आपको भी अच्छे से आ जाए, right? And you can really improve your English. I know you all are very inquisitive learners. You love reading, you love learning. I think we all love learning at all stages of our life. And I think I'm still learning from my students. Okay. Now next word is phase. FAZE, phase. And the other one is PHASE, phase. Right? I think that these words are for you to guess. These both are also synonyms, phase and phase. Okay, now just giving you the answers to it. The augur. Augur means one is fool, the other is to agree. Right? To agree. And hail, again, इसको हम क्या बोल सकते हैं, snow या frozen raindrops. Hail, I think many children know about it. And hail, HALE, when I'm talking about, what is this hail? This hail is healthy. I said, na, please remain hale and hearty. I want you all to remain hale and hearty. May God bless you. And then allude. Allude is to refer to, and this allude is to escape. Right? The prisoner escaped, or the prisoner eluded from the jail. Right? That is allude. Now next set of words, that is phase and face. PHASE, you're quite familiar with, I think. That is a stage in someone's life, right? That is a phase. Okay, this is the second phase of my life. That is my teenage, right? And so on. And then FAZE. When we say FAZE, that means to confuse, confound. 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 That is to confuse, to get muddled up, or to confound. That is our FAZE. I think you would have understood all these words. They are not very difficult, but if any queries, you can still ask. Okay, let's move ahead. Now here I want you, these are very fun, loving exercises, because we want to have fun with words. We want to learn new words. So today, the last part, I forgot telling you that in the last part what I'd written, when I was going through, I just come back to that slide, the slide here. Sorry, I'll come back to that slide here, where just have a look at this. Now, I told you read any book of your choice that I took for you. The fourth thing I told you is explore different genres, mystery, comics, science fiction, etc. And then, I just want to say one thing here when I'm coming here. You must make it a practice, because here we are practicing words. I'm just doing this for your sake. I want you to at least make it a habit of learning 3 to 4 words every day, right? And you will love it. Mind it's not a big task, 3 to 4 words. And that you can do, like when you're reading through a text, when you're going through a text, what you do is keep underlining the words which you do not know the meanings of, right? जिनके आपको मीनिंग्स नहीं आते उनको अंडरलाइन कीजिए, राइट? उसको ट्राई टू अंडरलाइन दोज वर्ड्स, एंड साथ में आपने क्या करना है, यू हैव टू कीप in mind two things. You have to keep two things besides you when you are beside you. Sorry, there's a difference between beside and besides also, right? So, what you do is you're going to keep two things beside you. That is, what are these two things? You're going to keep a notebook and a pencil or a pen, whichever you write with. And the other thing you're going to keep with you is, remember, that is a dictionary, right? Which is very, very important. Dictionary is a very, very important thing to keep with you while you are reading through. Okay? And once again, remember, do intensive reading. Read with concentration, line after line. Okay? And enjoy reading. Okay? Enjoy reading. Read the text of your own choice. Okay, now I have these words. Like I told you, you must learn 3 to 4 words every day. Make it a practice. And it's not a difficult task, I think, if you make that a practice. Okay, now I've taught you a few words. I think you must be remembering, at least I remember few of the words. Like I talked about auger and auger, right? And anything else if you remember. So try to think of that. Okay, and whether, yeah, I remember ma'am told me this meaning of auger and auger. Okay, so this is the way you learn. Watch like YouTube videos for your pronunciation, etc. Now here I have another interesting exercise for you to learn new words. Okay, and these words are homonyms again. Okay, but here I want you to infer the meanings from the context, because whenever, now I told you, remember that you must keep a notebook beside you. What are you going to do in that notebook? You are going to write down the word you have underlined, right? The new word you underlined. Because I want you to make a note of those, either in your diary, if you have any diary with you at hand, or उसको अपनी एक नोटबुक में लिखिए, राइट? और उस नोटबुक में आपने वो वर्ड्स लिखने हैं जो आपने अंडरलाइन किए, एज एंड व्हेन यू आर कमिंग अक्रॉस द वर्ड, जैसे आप पढ़ते पढ़ते वर्ड के करीब आ रहे हैं उसको लिख दीजिए, राइट? एंड फाइंड द मीनिंग टू दैट वर्ड, एंड जो वर्ड जिस कंटेक्स्ट में यूज किया जा रहा है, राइट? क्योंकि कई वर्ड्स होते हैं, कई डिपेंड करता है आपका उस कंटेक्स्ट में, उस वर्ड का, जो जहाँ पर आप पढ़ रहे हैं उस वर्ड का मीनिंग क्या है, राइट? एक जैसे हम कहते हैं हम टू ड्रॉ आउट, ड्रॉ आउट होता है हमारा कि हम एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं, निकालना, राइट? एक होता है ड्रॉ करना, मीन्स हम लोग ड्राइंग कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो देयर इज अ डिफरेंट मीनिंग. सो उस कंटेक्स्ट में आपका क्या वर्ड आ रहे हैं वो आपने पता लगाने के लिए आपने वो भी नोट करना है. यू हैव टू सी केयरफुली कि किस कंटेक्स्ट में, बिकॉज डिक्शनरी में आपको 2-3 मीनिंग्स मिलेंगे, राइट? एंड समटाइम्स हम लोग काफ़ी कंफ्यूज जाते हैं कि कौन सा मीनिंग है. So we have to see to the context कि वो what is pertaining to that context, which meaning is pertaining to that context, उस context में वो meaning का मतलब क्या है, right? So let's start. Okay, please keep doing this with me if you are watching this video of mine. So please pick up your pens, have a notebook and start. Okay. He has the flair for doing things promptly. Now the first sentence I said, he has the flair for doing things promptly. अगर हम ध्यान से पढ़ें तो like हम context में meaning derive कर सकते हैं. उसमें ability है, capability है, right? That he can do things promptly, right? Now the next sentence जो उसका like flair हम कहते हैं homonyms है, FLARE. अब हम कहते हैं the fire flared up, and everyone got scared, right? Fire flared up, मतलब वो बहुत blazing हो गया, बहुत ऊंचा हो गया, राइट? सपोज जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं लोरी में आपने कुछ उसके अंदर डाल दिया एंड सडनली वो ब्लेज हो गया, राइट? So that is called flare. Okay, and then the next one, the second sentence I have for you here is the art show is a biannual event, right? Bi means two, annual is year, right? So twice in a year. Is that clear? तो इट इज अ बायएनुअल इवेंट, दैट मीन्स जो आर्ट शो है शायद वो 2 बार साल में मनाया जाता है आपके स्कूल में और मे बी एनीवेयर एल्स. ओके, एंड देन इज द सेशंस वर बाय बाय भी 2 है, बट इधर बाय ईमेल का मतलब है एवरी 2 years, राइट? जो सेशंस वो लिए जाते थे, ओके, मे बी द मॉर्निंग सेशन और आफ्टरनून सेशन जो लिए जाते थे सेशंस कहीं भी, वो बाइनियल थे. बाइनियल मीन्स एवरी 2 years लिए जाते थे, मतलब हर 2 साल के बाद. एंड वो कितने दिन के लिए होते थे? लिमिटेड टू 60 days. नाउ कमिंग टू अ थर्ड सेंटेंस, द गवर्नमेंट शुड कर्ब टैक्स abolition. Is that I think I forgot to underline this word curb. That is, curb is CURB, and the homonyms curb CURB है पहला वाला, एंड दूसरा वाला है KER, उसको भी हम कहते हैं curb. Okay. Now coming to the sentence, the government should curb tax evasion. Right? Control करना चाहिए इसको. इस curb का मतलब होता है control. Sentence हमें पता लगेगा. And the boy sat on the curb waiting for his mother. Let's think. अब हम बोल रहे हैं sat on the curb waiting for his mother. कहाँ पर होगा? He is sitting, you know, like जैसे होता है ना कि sidewalk होता है या pavement होती है, right? एंड पेवमेंट और आपका एज ऑफ द रोड पे जो जगह होती है बैठने वाली, वहां पर ही सिटिंग, राइट? सो दैट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड अ साइड वॉक. वहां पर बैठा एंड ही इज वेटिंग फॉर हिज मदर टू कम. इसका कर्व करते KERP. तुम्हारे पास हमने कितने सारे और कर दिए हैं. फ्लेयर वर्ड याद कर लिया. बाइएनुअल, बाइनियल, ऐसे ही यू कैन लर्न द वर्ड्स. यू कैन just go reading, listening, right? Repeating, speaking, and also writing. What you're doing right now, I believe, right? And you can learn new vocabulary, right? And the fourth one in the row is, right, that is, the creek was clear and swift. The creek is what? Creek, right? एक waterway, right? Waterway होता है, stream होता है, right? It was clear and swift, or clear थी. And next is the roof creaked. Creak just टूटने लग पड़ी, right? एक creaking sound आ गया, groaning sound आ गया, GROAN, right? And with the कैसे हुआ, वो कैसे टूटने की आवाज आई, जैसे cracking की sound आ जाती है, कोई groaning sound की, अब जैसे कुछ टूटने वाला है, वो कैसे आ रहा है creaking sound? That is with the heavy weight of the snow. So I think the sentences जो context होता है बेटा, वो आपको बहुत clarity देता है, right? So always refer to the context in which the word is. So that will help you to learn the words better. Now here again I have some more words for you. Unlike words, unlike sounds. Say, man is getting too many words for us, but I hope you're enjoying with me, right? And I'm trying my best to make it very, very interesting, right? Interesting, not interesting, but interesting. Okay. Now we have first is, this is pronounced, because I want you to learn the pronunciation also and imbibe the meanings too, right? Pronunciation भी आ जाए और meanings भी सीख जाए आप उसके. अच्छा, first is vicious. Vicious हम कहते हैं, और दूसरा कहते हैं viscous, राइट? विशियस होता है जब हम कहते हैं, आपने अगर those students who have just crossed their 12th, and I think everybody, many of you all who are maybe doing your masters, or maybe who are in college and just passed out your 12th, and some children who are listening to my videos at present are perhaps those children जो अभी 12th में पढ़ भी रहे होंगे. So for you must have read that they were caught in a vicious circle of poverty, right? A vicious web. Who we are talking about? Those people, and people of people of Firozabad, right? There was a lesson, the lost print in your last 12. Okay. Now vicious is savage, right? Savage, cruel जो होता है बहुत, savage. And viscous, इसको pronounce करते हैं viscous. Viscous होता है gummy and sticky जैसे होता है. That is called viscous. Okay. Yes, I wanted you all to now please keep guessing. I'm going to give you a little pause and come with the words, right? This I say statue, right? And this word, can you pronounce with me? I know some people are pronouncing it wrong. It is pronounced as statute. How do you pronounce it? Statute. Okay? So statue and statute. Okay. Now statue is what? Have you made some guess? Yes. It is image, right? Image. Statue is an image. And then what is, or an idol? IDOL. Now what is statute? Statute is a law, right? LAW, law. Okay. Then immemorial. Immemorial क्या होता है? Something which is beyond memory. इसको हम कैसे pronounce करते हैं? Immemorial. Immemorial, right? And the next one is immortal. Okay, immortal. Immortal होता है हम कहते हैं eternal. Something which never dies. That is immortal. Next is assure. Assured. Assure and insure. We get confused sometimes, right? And assure is what? Assure is to guarantee, right? To guarantee. And ensure is to make sure of something. To make sure of something. Okay. Now the next set of words we have here are found and founded. Well, बोलोगे found is already in past tense, right? And that is find ka, listen, it's so simple, right? It's already in past tense, find. Past tense is found. And now what is this founded? Founded is started, began, right? Okay, so founded. So the Mughal dynasty was founded in 1909. Suppose I say this, right? So founded. That is started. Now next is in the row is respectfully and respectively. Respectfully. Respectfully is with due regards, right? We say respectfully. Respectfully, or some people write, right? And respectfully. Okay. And the next one is respectively. Respectively is what? It is in a particular order in which it comes. Respectively. Right? That is a particular order in which it comes. And the last set of words in this slide are tenet. I hope you're not getting bored, right? So it's tenet and tenant. I think that it's too much of an overdose I'm teaching you, but I think they're quite interesting. And the ones who are really fanatics of English, जिनको बहुत जो crazy है after English. And I know that English is also a very crazy language. Sometimes it drives you crazy क्योंकि लिखा कुछ होता है and उसकी pronunciation कुछ होती है. But it's so it's so great if you just think over it. जब ponder करते हो, deeply think करते हो, you will see that you will be enjoying it. ठीक है, the word is this. Oh my God, the pronunciation so very different, right? फिर आपको बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. Okay, right? It can be so strange, right? But sometimes you like it. Don't get scared, right? But enjoy. Have the fun of it. Repeat, imitate, learn, and write. Read, write. Okay? Now, coming to the last set of words here, I have here in this slide, that is tenet and tenant. What is tenant? Tenant, we all know, one who rents a property, right? So we say he's a tenant. Now, tenet. Tenet is again a law. You remember I told you another word which was having the same meaning of this, which is that word. It's a synonym. In fact, we can say synonym होता है जो similar meaning वाला word, right? synonym, synonym, right? So tenet का मतलब है law, principle, belief, statute also means law, right? Okay, so tenet is a law, principle, principle, and belief, and tenant is one who rents a property. Okay, and next, if you have any questions, you can always put down in the box, right? In the chat box, whichever is available to you, and just go ahead and I will answer to your queries later. Okay, and now we have with us this, these three sets of words. What are these? Antonyms. 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 What are antonyms? First and foremost. Antonyms क्या होते हैं? Opposite words. विपरीतार्थक शब्द. Right? विपरीतार्थक शब्द. Okay. So these are antonyms. That is cadence and cacophony. Right? Cadence is what? Cadence is, some modulated sounds. The sounds which are pleasing to our ears. And its opposite is the cacophony, harsh sounds. Right? जो हमारे को सुनने में अच्छे नहीं लगते, right? Very unpleasant sounds. That is cacophony, right? Now embellish. Embellish is decorate, right? We are decorating. That is called brighten. That is called embellish. The word embellish means decorate or brighten, and इसका opposite क्या है? That is tarnish. कहते हैं ना जंग लग गया, so tarnish goes brown. When a thing goes, an article goes brown, it gets tanned, right? So we say it's tarnished. Okay. अब third word इधर है fraudulent. Fraudulent होता है who takes to wrong ways, illicit ways, गलत काम करता है, right? That person is called a fraudulent. fraudulent. And then next is there's the opposite or the antonym of fraudulent is honest. When we are improving our vocabulary, we not only need to know the word, the meaning of the word, right? We need to know its synonyms, and we need to learn some new homonyms. These all help us to enhance our vocabulary. And also need, which is very, very important, need to know the antonyms. Okay. Now coming to my next slide, that is some more opposite words, right? Some more opposite words, right? Now this is lithe and stiff. Lithe is what? Lithe is flexible. Person is lithe. He's very flexible. He says that he is very flexible and he can perform all these exercises, all the yogic exercises. Okay. And the other one is stiff. The opposite is stiff. Now coming to pragmatic, on this side, on the right side, that is pragmatic and unrealistic. Pragmatic means practical. Person who is very practical. And what is unrealistic? Unrealistic is a person that is opposite of practical, who is not living in the right, who does not, he is in his own world, right? In his unrealistic world. Okay? That is fantasy. And I repeat again here, pragmatic का मतलब होता है practical, and उसका opposite है unrealistic. Now let's come to the left hand side, that is obliterate and preserve. Obliterate होता है blot out, right? बिल्कुल finish कर देना, destroy कर देना, खत्म कर देना. और preserve होता है इसको बचा के, preserve करके रखना, right? So obliterate, the opposite is preserve. And then coming in to the right hand side, I hope you're not getting too confused in the left and right? And the word is upbraid, right? Upbraid and condone, right? When we are upbraiding a person, we are rebuking him. rebuke, rebuking or scolding the person, SCOLDING. एंड कंडोन इज ये पैसिफाइंग है, सूद करे उसको ना, काम डाउन करना, राइट. सो द ऑपोजिट ऑफ अपग्रेड इज कंडोन. कंडोन. Is that clear to everybody? And next we have odious and attractive. आपने guess कर लिया होगा. Attractive आपको मैंने word दे दी है, opposite. What is odious? Let's guess. Let's think hard. Yes, let's write it down fast. And yes, what is odious? Odious is disgusting, right? One which is unattractive, which is disgusting. That is odious. ODIOUS. And the opposite is attractive, right? आपको मैंने simple opposite words है साथ में, so that you can guess, what the word is. Okay, now on the right side again we are coming. A third set of words, zenith and base, right? What is zenith? Zenith, base होता है सबसे lower, right? Lowest point जिसे कहते हैं. और zenith क्या होगा फिर? Yes, I know you are making wild guesses and you're right also. Perhaps the guesses are apt also. And these are, yes, it is the highest point. Zenith is the highest point. Yes, and now it's not celebrity on my left hand side, right? The fourth set of words or the last set of words, it is celerity. Celerity, right? Celerity. Celerity, right? That's, what is that? I'll give you an opposite, which means lethargy. Lethargy is you keep getting tired, you are exhausted, you don't feel like doing anything, right? So always, too exhausted, बहुत थके रहते हो, थके हारे जैसे कहते हैं ना. And celerity क्या होता है? To be very active, energetic, right? That is in full spirits. That is celerity. Okay, and last but not the least here in this list is vindictive and forgiving. Now, when I say vindictive is what? Forgiving. तो होता है माफी मांगना, forgiving जिसको माफ कर देना, right? And एक person होता है जो हमेशा सबको माफ कर देता है, he forgives people. But the other one is very egoistic, he doesn't want to forgive people. And वो कौन होते हैं? Vindictive. They are revengeful. They want to take revenge. They are always ready to take revenge, right? So they are always there to take revenge. So vindictive is revengeful, and the opposite of vindictive is forgiving, right? So here we have done a lot of words, and I just want you to recapitulate with me very fast, right? The vocabulary enhancement which I've done, right? So just a bit of recapitulation here, whatever I've covered up. So vocabulary, for improving our vocabulary, again, I would lay the stress on the 4 basic points. That is, first is integrate the 4 basic language skills. You must know the 4 basic language skills, right? That listening, speaking, reading and writing, and then inculcate a reading habit. I hope और मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप लोग सब अपनी आज से, अगर पहले नहीं किया, it is always said it's never too late, right? Or never late than ever, right? So let's start, okay? And there's no age to start anything. Age is no bar, remember, okay? So start developing the reading habit. चलो रीडिंग करना शुरू करते हैं. आज ही कोई बुक पिकअप करेंगे, ओके? वील सर्च. अपनी बहुत सारी हमारी बुक्स पढ़ी होंगी, बट वी मस्ट हैव केप्ट इट एट बे कि चलो फिर पढ़ेंगे, नहीं पढ़ेंगे, मूड नहीं है आज, वील सी समथिंग. Why to waste time? Utilize this time. Do something constructive. Let's enhance our vocabulary. And the next time, I want you to have a rich vocabulary. You will feel so enriched, when you have a vast vocabulary with you. Okay, and then third is know the pronunciation. I think you all love, and I had got some requests also that, ma'am, you must tell us what certain pronunciation, because I somehow feel that people love learning pronunciation. They want to pronounce the words in the correct way, and that is very very important. When we are, because it is an international language, हमारे को कहीं भी जाना होता है, कहीं भी इंटरव्यूज में we need to converse in English, right? तो हमारी स्पीकिंग जो है, our communication skill should be so good that we should be very confident, very candid, very frank, कि हम इंग्लिश जो है बहुत फ्लुएंटली बोलें, right? And we can only listen to our very good news channels. We can see certain things. Audio visual really helps. कोई भी ऑडियो विजुअल चीज़ है, मूवीज है, बहुत हेल्प करती है इंग्लिश मूवीज, राइट? सी गुड इंग्लिश मूवीज and they will really enhance your English. Okay, and also very very important again, the reading habit you must inculcate and learn the pronunciation, right? Learn means you don't have to mug up anything. This is not rote memory, but this is basically repeating the words after like somebody. And this, I'll tell you, if you want to learn pronunciation, you can also go to YouTube. And whenever you have some difficulty in pronouncing the word, you can just switch over. Okay, yes, you can go to Google, type in that word, and then yes, you have the word in front of you, and somebody mumbling that word. वो आपको word बोल के दिखा भी है, right? So you have YouTube videos of the Americans, pronouncing the words. Okay, so we have the pronunciation there with us, ready in all our channels, right? In many of our channels. So it is not very difficult. And if you have a request, I will come up with pronunciations next. If you are interested, okay. And next, very very important is please practice learning at least 3 to 4 words daily. Make it a task. Start it today, right? And let me tell you one thing. I was very fond, always very fond. I'm not was. In fact, I would say I am still. Right? I love learning more and more words. I love enriching my vocabulary. I love enhancing it. Right? Because you always feel that you have dearth of words. हमेशा लगता है आपको कि आप में कमी है, अभी भी कुछ वर्ड्स हैं आपको ये नहीं आते, अरे ये कैसे नहीं आता, राइट? So we need to learn that word. We don't need to learn English. I would say learn means we just call it as learning. That means practicing. We don't intend saying okay, do rote memory, learn, mug up the thing, right? We have to just learn means practice and practice and practice. Okay, so 3 to 4 new words recommended for those who cannot learn too much or cannot like at and they do not have they feel they are falling short of time, and perhaps not so many words they will be able to. Even sometimes it happens not only short of time, कई बार हम retain भी नहीं कर पाते इतने words. Okay, that's cool enough. हम लोग as we are comfortable, right? Be comfortable. Do not stress yourself. Okay, in these times, learn words, but the words, the amount, the number of words, I would say not the amount. In fact, the number of words you would love to learn. Say and but minimum, please, not less than. Don't say okay, just one word. Okay, at least 3 to 4 words, and then gradually you can, you can just keep rising and rising, and you can make the words more. And the ones who can really retain and who are, language learners, who really love to learn language, who are fanatics like me, perhaps. So you can go in for more words, at least 10 words daily, and just I really tell you, you will see for yourself that you will have a great dictionary inside you, right? A great dictionary latent within you, that is hidden within you. तुम्हारे अंदर एक डिक्शनरी बन जाएगी, and you will feel so good. You will feel so knowledgeable, so rich in knowledge, right? And इसके लिए हमें सब skills जानने चाहिए. You must know these skills. We must know the pronunciation. We must know the rules of spelling. We must know the vowels, and we must know कौन से के पीछे अगर किस लेटर के पीछे कौन सा वर्ड आते हैं एंड हमें also we need to learn the homonyms, we need to know the antonyms और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि हमें मीनिंग्स को कंटेक्स्ट में डिराइव करना चाहिए राइट always try to derive the meaning in the context in which it is used right so I hope you have enjoyed this and loved learning with me and had a lot of vocabulary enhancement with me. I hope and it has not become too much of an overdose also. And I would like to revert back and say a lot of thank you to you all, right? The people who are watching me here, right? And if you have any queries, any questions, you can just drop them down in the box which is provided, right?
Thank you,
So,
ma'am. Thank you so much for taking your time and giving us a so learning session today, a very learning session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again, and we are hopeful to have you again in future for more learnings. Thank you so much.
welcome, sir, and thank you to all the people who are viewing me. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Thank you, sir.